Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you another League of Legends cast. This time I'm 1 minute into the game. You see, 1 minute. I can't go any lower, but hey, 1 minute is at least better than usual, right? Right? They are being very quiet, they aren't invading, so I might as well just go over the teams right about now. So as you can see, it's a jungle Shaco placing boxes, a large amount actually at red. Normally you would place 2 boxes here and 2 boxes at red, but he's apparently not interested in those golems at all. So jungle Shaco for purple team. Middle will be a Cassiopeia, top will be a Yorick, who will now recall for some extra health pots apparently. Then you can see a Taric and a Graves standing at a blue, protecting it, and they will go to the bottom. They'll be up against a Kale on top, middle Mordekaiser, jungle Lee Sin, who looks like Law from Tekken in that skin. He actually dances the same, so maybe it is. And then on the bottom we have a Varus and a Nunu. Surprised to see who will be the most aggressive lane. I don't know. Do you know? I might know. Shaco already has red, of course, because he can do that very quickly with those boxes, and he will be able to do an early level 2 gank as always. So keep your eyes on the Shaco. Oh, guess what's going to happen? Shaco is going to top, but Lee Sin is already top. Oh no, Shaco is going to place a jib there? Is going to jump over this wall? I'm not too sure, but Lee Sin is now going in. That I do know. Nice dodge there by Yorick. Lee Sin will actually take a turret hit just for slowing a Yorick. Rightfully so. Lee Sin is gonna get feared here. And that's a sign for Shaco to go in apparently, but Lee Sin is just a little bit too fast for Shaco. Oh, he's got the Q onto Shaco. Will Kale assist him? I don't think he'll be in time, but at least he did a lot of damage onto Shaco. Well, they both received a lot of damage. Mordekaiser, of course, will have difficulties in the lane, especially around level 5, because then, you know... Oh, Shaco is actually going in onto Mordekaiser. That will probably be a kill. Nice flash there, just in time. Actually, that could have been dangerous, Mordekaiser. Don't be so prudish, man. Could have been a kill. So apparently on the bottom they're both equally aggressive. Taric has taken a bit more damage than Nunu, but he is allowed to. He can heal himself at level 3. Now Lee Sin is going to the middle for a gank. He is level 2. Mordekaiser isn't there, however, so it could be dangerous. Well, to be honest, Cassiopeia didn't have that much mana left. She will now go back to buy some more health items. I hope it will be a Doran's ring. We can only wait. Oh no, she decided, nope, I'm going to farm these ones first. Mordekaiser has to recall first, damn it. It's called pride. Bottom lane getting very aggressive now. Varus needs to run away. Nunu now tanking a lot of damage. Varus still needs to be careful, but the same goes for Nunu. Now actually everyone needs to be careful except for Taric, who is a safe kind of guy. I don't care, I'm Taric. Well, they ignored him completely. There was actually a nice stun probably onto Varus that made him get so low. But guess who is coming? It is Lee Sin. He will get spotted by a ward, so they will retreat quickly as a pheasant. But that wasn't quick at all. Graves is confident about his dash. Oh, but he already used it there. Lee Sin will actually... He's so close. His Q must be a hit. And it is. Nice flash, however, by Graves. And then just buckshotting his face into 2 pieces. The turret also helped, probably, but that was a lot of burst damage there. Lee Sin giving first blood to Graves, which is not a good thing to do. And they still had to heal. And Nunu did not expect the heal to be there. A double buff. Graves is probably going for a triple kill. Will he be able to catch up to the Varus? He will not. A pity indeed. But that's nice play there by Graves and Taric, both of them healing themselves up into the bush. Nunu thought, well, they were too low. There's no way they can be there already. But guess what? That's what Summoner Heal is for, mate. Now Mordekaiser was getting dived on. He will survive, however, because of course he is Mordekaiser. A potion dot off Soraka will take about half of his shield if he's able to keep it up, but... Soraka. Did I call you Soraka? Cassiopeia, of course. Holy man, that was my worst name confusion thingy I have had in years. Oh, Cassiopeia was in such a good position to be grabbed on by Lee Sin. Will now throw the ward down, so Lee Sin is spotted, is going to try and get Cassiopeia. will probably not be able to kill her because he really needs the help of Mordekaiser. Instead, it's a Shaco that is approaching. Mordekaiser will now try and help Lee Sin, but he's just too low. Okay, perhaps his shield can absorb most of the damage, but they need to be careful. Dance, Lee Sin, dance. Nice ignite there onto Cassiopeia. Will probably get the kill. Mordekaiser should be able to do a siphon of destruction onto the Shaco, giving a double kill. Good job there, Mordekaiser. And a good job there by Lee Sin. He was dodging a lot of those Qs of Cassiopeia. Of course, if you walk onto the pool that she can place the miasma, you are still able to get Twin Fanged upon. But it at least negated most of the damage. Taric now is probably going to get aggressive onto Varus. Indeed, now going for a Shatter. The damage was not that much, but of course Graves is the damage dealer. And with a blue buff and a red buff, he could be a bigger bully, I must say. But then again, farm is important. You can harass, but as long as you do not miss a single minion kill, then by all means, harass as much as you want. Isn't that right, Mrs. Harassi? Yes, it's true. Ah, I'm a bird. Yeah. Oh my god, look at those critical damages onto Varus. Well, of course, if Shaco deceives, he gets a crit. Not a full crit, only 75% or something like that. I'll check it out for you. It is... Wait, what? 150%? 140%, yes, the normal crit is of course 200%. But it is 40% extra damage, I think. And Lee Sin is actually very suicidal in this game, but it was actually Kayle who was tanking the turrets now. This will not get good. This will go wrong, terribly wrong, because of course Soraka... I call you Soraka again, Cassiopeia? Good kill though, however. Lee Sin will get killed by Ignite. Shaco will actually kill steal it. Well, it's an assist more for the purple team, so why not? So good play there by purple team. I think that Lee Sin shouldn't have gone deeper into the dive when Kayle was actually so low by just tanking the tower. He had to do the first attack, then it would have been perfectly possible. Mordekaiser actually going to do some massive damage onto Shaco. He deceives away, but Cassiopeia is there. I think she still has her ultimate. Yes, she does, so Mordekaiser needs to be very careful. Is going to get kited upon by the Shaco, and oh, nice dodge there of the ultimate of Cassiopeia. That's amazing. Mordekaiser would have been dead if he would have just been hit by it. At the same time, bottom lane got a kill. You know what? Let's go back in time, because I'm a time wizard. Oh, guess what? It was just a stun onto Nunu? Really? Why don't you just stun the Nunu? Stun the Nunu and kill the Nunu. Blast! That's a lot of burst that Graves has. But a good job, Graves. Good job. I'll give you a thumbs up. Mordekaiser now back to the middle, getting harassed upon by Cassiopeia. She doesn't have blue, nor will she receive one in the nearby future. Are they going to go on to Varus, really? Well, Taric was tanking a lot of turret hits there, not too sure why. Well, he wanted to be aggressive. Mordekaiser doing a good job. I thought he would have been in trouble facing a Cassiopeia. It's very hard, personally. I believe when I play Cassiopeia, I always have an easy fun time against Mordekaiser, but he was able to get a double kill though. Probably that's why, and that's how. Blue is actually up for Shaco, but he is not interested. Cassiopeia will have to wait. You go back as well, Cassiopeia. Then you'll have items and more mana. Oh, I thought it was weird. Varus is gonna get killed here. If Taric is able to stun the Nunu, then I'm sure that Graves will survive. He will survive regardless. Well, Nunu isn't really the biggest source of damage. The only thing he can do is a snowball and his ultimate. They are going to go for a kill onto Nunu. I would love to see that. Well, Taric has his flash. So if he's able to flash in onto Nunu, he will die. But his stun needs to be a hit and he can't be too close to the tower. We will see. I'm gonna wait until it happens. Because it will. Eventually. Yes, Nunu will go for that one. No, he does not. He is actually very careful. Is there a ward in the bush? No, there isn't. So... amazing play there. Now he is close enough. Taric should be able to just stun him. Not even using the flash. Will use it to get a good close shatter in. Just to be sure. Just to be sure. You know? Hey, I have flash. I might as well use it. Graves still has his summoner heal if needed be. But he is going to recall. Shaco is going for a gank in the middle. Mordekaiser level 8. And Cassiopeia as well. So he isn't really interested. If that Mordekaiser is able to kill Shaco, then he would be a nuisance for Cassiopeia as well, because as you all know, a Mordekaiser and his ultimate is so OP if it's effective. Shaco now going in. Mordekaiser does not get ultimated upon by Cassiopeia. Well, perhaps it's not necessary. Kale is going to get a kill onto the Shaco. Well, it's Mordekaiser who gets the kill, and guess what? That's a lot of damage, Cassiopeia. You can try to resist. Actually, see, she survives, but the slow of Kale will be a hit, but she was able to get the kill onto Kale as well, so good job there, Cassiopeia. My god, you don't give me time to breathe. But that was nice play there by Cassiopeia, saving her ultimate for when it was truly needed, when Kale arrived. Too bad Kale was just not able to use her ultimate on Mordekaiser. She barely was. If she was just a second closer sooner, then she would have succeeded and Mordekaiser would have gotten a minion out of it. And that would have been an assured kill on Cassiopeia. Anywho, that's not what happened. It's not what happened at all. Where's Varus? Varus actually farming some minions because, hey, he's getting zoned in his lane. He must get some farm. And for that, Lee Sin must pay. Now Lee Sin doesn't get any farm. A poor boy. I'm going to AFK because of it. Varus actually going aggressive, using his ultimate onto Yorick, but he's a Yorick. Actually, he's quite low. Does Mordekaiser have his ultimate yet? No, he doesn't. Will they be able to get the kill? Almost, but they will not, and that will be a kill on Mordekaiser. Varus should be able to get away, but that's such a big pity. A nice bait there by Yorick. Yeah, it's all according to plan. Well, I thought he would have survived. He's a Yorick. He's quite tanky early on in the game. He even has the Ninja Tabi. If he didn't have those Ninja Tabi, he would have been dead, by the way. Well, he would have gotten Mercury Threads else, and then he would have been able to receive less damage of Mordekaiser. So it was the same thing. If he went for Berserker's Greaves, he would have died. Alright? He would have died. Clone Shaco tanking the dragon. Shaco, of course, is very good at taking dragon really quickly because his clone also receives Oh, guess what? Lee Sin was actually caught and he uses his safeguard for extra defensive. Well, he could use his Q onto enemy minions, so that's why. Kale now getting aggressive onto the Yorick, able to destroy the top turret. Was that the first turret of the game, one might ask? And I will answer with yes. Yes, it was. Yorick able to take the bigger golem with lots of creeps there. Too bad his creeps aren't worth any money, Kale. Else he would have been a farm master. Kill, that's gonna be a kill onto Taric. Summoner heal used there splendidly, but there's a Mordekaiser. He actually ignores the Taric completely, going straight for the Graves, while Nunu is actually able to... Oh my god, that was a lot of burst damage by the Taric. He has a lot of ability power built in. Nice stun there, but he will not be able to escape the Ghost Graves. Win flash. Boom. Ghost Graves. Yeah. So good job there by Mordekaiser from getting at the bottom, but nice play there by Taric, getting a very quick kill onto Nunu. It has to be said, that support is so scary right now. He does have a lot of ability power runes. Nice kick there by Lee Sin, kicking Shaco straight into Varus, who can use his ultimate afterwards. Will he survive Cassiopeia? He will not, though a nice safeguard there by Lee Sin could have prevented a lot of damage, but for that he will die. So even though he saved his friend, it was actually better that he just would have ran away and left his friend to die. Now Cassiopeia showing that she can kite forever. And it's stupid to try and run away from her. 3 kills for Cassiopeia. So it's a really weird game. Every time I think one team does great, someone else just comes into the fight and throws it all around. I like it. I like it a lot. Mordekaiser, what are your items? Akage's lucky pick, really? Well, why not? Why not? Take it. I don't care. Take it. Mordekaisers are scary in the end game. Their shield is like a perpetuous wall between you and his health, and you cannot get across. Taric has an oracles, and why not? He is fat. He's a support and he is fat. 3 kills onto this Taric. Boots of mobility, just to get those easy ganks in. Is he going to flash over the wall? Oh, he is spotted there by Nunu, going to have to run away. Varus wanted some more kills, and because he can't farm in the middle, he might as well just take some more jungle creep. Why not? Lee Sin was going to gank Cassiopeia. She is spotted by a ward. But nothing else is happening. Kale going in onto Yorick, who doesn't have any mana, which is very bad for a Yorick. Do you have a mana item? Well, he has Philosopher's Stone. Ping's going down onto Mordekaiser. He is spotted by the ward. I don't know what ward. Nope, it's just good communication. Now there's a ward. And actually they're trying to communicate with Cassiopeia to intercept Mordekaiser, but she was just a bit too slow. A pity indeed. They found a ward, will destroy it with the big hammer of justice. Oh, Lee Sin, if they would have gotten a stun onto him, he should have still been fine. Because Cassiopeia again is very far off. At the same time they got a kill on top. Let's see what happened. This happened. Dive in by Kayle. She is going to use her ultimate right about now. She doesn't even bother apparently. Why don't you bother? Oh, it was on cooldown? Really? Now it's off cooldown. That's a pity, Kayle. Nice kill there by Shaco, getting in, knowing that Kayle would have dived a manaless Yorick. Everyone would have done it. Even Mordekaiser. Especially Mordekaiser. So, dynamic camera, apparently I need you oh, Shaco, you tried to ward there, didn't you? Well, you failed. Needs to deceive away because Lee Sin was coming, and if Lee Sin is able to hit Shaco, then he will have perpetuate vision onto him. Not even stealth can keep Lee Sin away from you. Varus, counter jungling all the way from the top, is going to try and cast his ultimate onto Cassiopeia. Maybe they're going to tower dive her. Maybe she is able to push lanes quite hard, and Shaco is coming onto Varus. Is going to do a little damage onto him, but then using his ultimate. Now is the time for Cassiopeia to use her ultimate. Nice job there. Shaco is going to die, and guess what? Now it's Super Mordekaiser time. Well, Mordekaiser misses his Siphon of Destruction, and they're going to instantly kill his minions. So that's the end of time, I think. Yes, it is. Blue team's turret has been destroyed, the girl said, and it is true. Graves and Taric both pushed the lane till death. Did it part. Double buffed Mordekaiser. That's actually quite scary. The cooldowns on his spells are fairly low. Just look at his shield. It absorbs pretty much everything right now of Cassiopeia. Well, I say everything. It was just a Q. Hey, Qs are important. Graves shooting Nunu for a bit. They are counter jungling really hard, that blue team. Yorick wants a few of those minions, but he is not able to. Wraiths belong to Kayle. He's now going back to his top lane, rightfully so. Is dragon about to spawn? I think it is. It's been a while since I saw the dragon fly happily, but they are all recalling, so if it would spawn in a few seconds, no one would be there. Oh no, Shaco just took dragon just 2 ultimates ago. And the cooldown of the ultimate is 100 seconds, so it's 200 seconds ago. Which is about more than 3 minutes, so let's say 1 more minute and a half and dragon will spawn. Alright, the time goes now. 1940 will be the time. I say dragon will spawn. If it's not the case, then I will have to kill myself. I will not. Shaco is actually already preparing for dragon. Oh no, I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Don't do it, Shaco. Don't make me go and be wrong. That Tari is running around everywhere placing pink wards, even though he has oracles. Dragon has spawned. Gosh darn it. Well, I knew it was about to spawn. Just give me that. Maybe Shaco waited for using his ultimates. Probably the case. He will use it now. So, did I actually explain why Shaco is using his ultimate on Dragon? Well, of course, it's fairly easy to see. Oh, they're going all in onto his minion there. That's a joke. He is not going to be able to smite, so blue team now has the dragon. So, 1 dragon, fail flash there. Well, not for Mordekaiser, however. And I think Shaco will not survive this. I think the ultimate of Mordekaiser will be enough to get the kill onto Shaco. Will deceive away straight into the Varus. But I think Mordekaiser's ultimate will be more than enough. And actually Varus just got a kill. Hey, a free kill. Zip. So too bad, Shaco. You tried, but your team wasn't there to help for Dragon. And therefore you didn't get Dragon. Cassiopeia doing a nice amounts of damage there onto Varus. An early ignite there will probably die because Mordekaiser and... Ooh, nice ultimate there by Cassiopeia. Very nice, else she would have been dead. So she had to use her ultimate defensively. Oh, Nunu still had flash, so guess what? He will be able to get the kill on. Cassiopeia will try and get the last Q in, will not succeed. Taric doing a fair amount of damage onto Mordekaiser, will probably be able to kill him. Lee Sin will be there to protect him, but a nice ultimate there by Graves, getting the kill onto Mordekaiser. Will now will be able to get Lee Sin. Nice dodger by Taric in a way. Lee Sin barely was able to hit him with a Graves. You will not be able to escape Graves. Oh, nice watch. Guess what? You will. Oh, nice flash. Guess what? You won't. And now Var is there with the slow, so ultimately, guess what? He will. He is Lee Sin. Just try and catch Lee Sin. It's impossible. Especially when there are wards around. And I think... Oh my god, Lee Sin, don't! He is Taric! Don't you realize that? He is Taric! And guess what, Graves? That's a Varus. You aren't able to kill him. Oh, but he will be if he just runs around. Nice zoning there by Taric, ensuring the kill for Graves, though Taric wasn't able to get the assist. So that's a pity. Lee Sin is going to try and get a kill onto Graves. Oh no, guess what? Kayle just found himself a Shaco. Will use her ultimate to try and damage the Graves, who still had his summoner spell healed, so he will survive even though he was ignited. Kayle actually almost able to run away, but will get a Shiv in her back. That's what Shiv is for. Oh, and Shaco will probably die. Nice ultimate there by Mordekaiser as well, giving him a Shaco minion to help him with his attack onto the middle lane. He now should probably be able to get the turret if he is able to control his minion correctly. His minion is about to die, so yeah, he will not. That's of course the power of a Cassiopeia. Always able to push lanes, but look at that damage that minion was able to do. Now Yorick is getting in. Mordekaiser getting stunned, but he had a full shield, so he will not be taking any damage. Does he have... Well, he has a Hextech Revolver, so he is able to heal just a little bit, but most likely the Hextech Revolver is needed to pay for the health costs, his spell costs. So Mordekaiser's abilities do not cost mana, they cost HP. I have a Dutch accent now, what the hell? They cost HP. And if you have a Hextech Revolver, you negate the HP cost, which is fairly important in the beginning of the game. In the end, not really, you'll have the HP for it. And, well, if you go, like for this Mordekaiser, if you go ability power, then of course even the tiniest bit of spell vamp will give you massive amounts of health. Well, I say massive, I mean just a decent amount really. It's relatively speaking, of course. Will Cassiopeia get blue? She still has blue, she was able to get it by killing someone, but it's always smart to refresh. But if she leaves her tower, then it will get destroyed, so she can't leave. Shaco will not do blue, so that's a nice thing to do. Normally I would have just taken the blue. Hey, you don't want it? Fine, I'll take it. I'm Shaco, I can use it. Believe me, Shacos can use it. Kayle trying to get aggressive onto Yorick, who will now say, hey, let's go all in, girl. No, I don't want to. Alright, just tell me when you're ready. Okay. Now it's actually Cassiopeia who's pushing, but she is pushing against, well, she thinks 3, but it are actually 4. And she's actually still succeeding. Dodging a Q there of Lee Sin. Well, dodging. Lee Sin was missing. But now she should know that there are actually 4. Too bad they aren't going in. Shaco is now also back in the rear, placing some fearing traps. As I like to call them, Jack in the Box. They should call him Shaco in the Box. You know, because he's Shaco. Not really. I'm sorry for that. Everyone is going into the middle, except for Kayle and Lee Sin, who thought, hey, I might buy an item. He bought Mercury Threads. About frickin' time! It's very important against this team. You have both Taric and Cassiopeia. They can slow. Well, Cassiopeia can't slow yet, but she will. She will. And I hope she will. She must have a Riley's Crystal Scepter once. I love that item on Cassiopeia. Hey. Cassiopeia is very good at kiting, you've seen it before. And chasing, of course, as well. I use the term loosely because for me chasing and kiting is the same thing, only the other way around. That's a lot of purple teams at Baron, and because Taric has an Oracle, he is able to clear away the vision of blue team. They have full vision on blue team, but blue team does not know where purple team is, except for right about now, they are standing right here. Right here, I am pointing at my screen, even though you aren't seeing me physically. But I am pointing at the damn Cassiopeia. Right there, I'll use my mouse. Right there. She's right there. So I'm not too sure what blue team is going to do. They always keep recalling just to buy some new items. Well, it makes them stronger. Mordekaiser is going for O'Reilly's Crystal Scepter, which is good. Now Kayle is spotted by the ward that she is not where the other teammates are. Cassiopeia at the same time was able to get blue. For the same reason, Kayle is now doing blue and they know. Sorry, I had to crack my fingers. Ah, awesome. Kale, oh no, it's actually Cassiopeia receiving major amounts of damage, but now Kale should get stunned. She will be able to get away, of course. If Kale heals her, she gets movement speed and she's able to get away. So is this time for Baron? You have a Yorick, you have a Shaco, so you can do Baron quite quickly. You have a Cassiopeia even. She's also able to do Baron quickly. She has a constant amount of DPS, so I think I never was able to explain it, but Shaco's minion does get all the passive things that Shaco has, so like when or not, oh no, guess what, I have to stop again. Varus getting stunned there by Taric. They're actually focusing Taric quite hard. Lunu is able to just do an amazing Ice Blast there. Graves actually running into it, will die. Mordekaiser getting a kill, a double kill one might even say. Has a Shaco Jip, destroying everyone. That Cassiopeia will have to run away, is flashing away, was ultimated upon, so if she dies she still has a second chance of getting some kills, but she will die regardless. Nunu actually walking into poison, will get killed, and then now Taric getting an amazing stun flash in with his ultimate, getting a kill onto Mordekaiser, so nice turnaround actually for blue team. Kale is flashing in onto Cassiopeia, she must die. So triple kill for Yorick, a double kill for Mordekaiser, and a Kale on the run. Kale also got a kill, good job Kale. That was insane, by the way. And now I have time to explain why Shaco uses minions. So Shaco's minions take the passive abilities from Shaco's items. So like Wriggle's Lantern has a unique passive, basic attacks has a 20% chance to do extra damage. That Jip, that minion, his hallucination will also be able to have a 20% chance to have that proc. So actually your chances are higher that you get Wriggle's Lantern's procs because there's two of you. Just look at him go! Look at him dying! There's two of him now, but will he be able to get a kill onto... I don't think so. Well, Taric is coming, so if Shaco is able to just last for a little while longer, Taric will be able to get a stun in onto Kale and heal him. He was not able to heal him though. But he is able to get a kill on pretty damn soon, getting crits upon by Varus, and now Nunu is there as well, so Taric being a little bit overconfident, rightfully so, but he should have healed Shaco. Well, to be honest, Shaco shouldn't have kept running away from Kale, because every time he ran away, Kale was actually able to not get stunned by Taric. Cassiopeia trying to get them away from Dragon, she will not succeed. She will not. Mordekaiser getting blinded by Graves. And that's another blue, another dragon for blue. Another blue for blue. Well, no, another blue for blue would make sense because there are blue buffs in this game. Another dragon for blue. Another purple for purple. Huh. It actually is the case. Huh. Well, purple team has the most right to get Baron because they are team purple and the buff is purple. Recently, they're changing the teams. Well, in colorblind mode, you don't have purple team, you have red team and blue team. So yeah, red versus blue all over again. So maybe I should actually turn on colorblind mode for my colorblind fans. If you are actually colorblind, then by all means tell me, I'll change it right away. It's just a minor adaptation for me and it actually helps you out. So feel free to just put it in the comments below. Tell Nightspectre, just do it. Just do it, man. You'll be more lovable, like a Furby. I actually hated Furbies. I always choked them. Which was very hard to do. Look at that damage onto Grace. Well, Mordekaiser does have a Deathfire Grasp, so he was able to do 1/3 of his health with just a push of a button. And then do all the rest. Mordekaiser now going for Baron, apparently. Not too sure why. Baron is dead. You silly goose. Haven't you seen the Yorick's buff? It's right over there. Well, you should have pushed middle at that time. It's actually weird that Nunu doesn't have... Oh, he disconnected there. I don't... Well, maybe it was... Why would it be a rage quit though? He is so far ahead. He is. Graves is doing great. He has 6-3, so there was no reason to rage quit. They are still ahead. Only by 200k. Even only 100k. What? 100k? 1k. Oh, 1000 gold. Gold. Total team gold. What kind of a unit is gold anyway? That's so western. That's so 1800s. Oh, Taric wants to go for a kill. Will get a stun onto Mordekaiser, who does not have a shield just yet. But guess what? Once he is able to do damage, he will have a shield. Look at that damage. Look at that Nunu. Just look at him. getting damage onto Cassiopeia, who used a nice ultimate there, but I think Kale will be able to get a kill onto her. If they are focusing her, they will not. They'll change their focus onto the fake Shaco, now onto a dead Yorick, who already was dead. Graves has returned into the lane, so that's good. That's actually very good. Graves is now actually very dangerous. He still has all his health. Whilst they are pretty low, they have a Kale and they have a summoner spell heal apparently. So now who's laughing? Now who's healed? Nunu getting focused by Cassiopeia. She needs to be careful. If that slow was a hit, she would have been dead. And she would have been hella dead. Nice ward there by Kale, but Taric has Oracle, so that's just the free monies for Shaco, who will not get that much damage of Lee Sin. Weird. Oh, nice flash in there by Mordekaiser. He had his ultimate back on. Great, you need to be careful there, Lee Sin. You're still ignited. Though, it will be fine. Mordekaiser is showing that he is very strong with his minion. His team doesn't think so, so they'll need to retreat and go for this tower. They actually could get a kill onto Graves, to be honest, if they just went around. But the minion of Yorick gave vision to where they were. And now they are going to protect their blue. A little too late, he needs to be careful. Is of course able to just throw minions down. He doesn't need to sacrifice his own face to get vision of bushes. Which is a very nice thing to have. They aren't there anymore, he checked it. So yeah, blue team now is actually 100 gold ahead. This game is very close, but I must say, props to blue team. I thought they were losing for sure, but now they were able to do just fine. You might say, yeah, well, Graves disconnected. He was killed, so he didn't really miss a thing. I think the cooldowns on getting revived was pretty high, higher than the time that he was actually disconnected. Feel free to say that I'm talking out of my ass. My ass will reply to you if you do. Mordekaiser was able to get all the minions there. He is a Mordekaiser, so farming is what he does best. Just look at him go. What are your items now, Mordekaiser? He has Riley's Crystal Scepter and Will of the Ancients, so that's a lot of spell vamp, that's a lot of slowing potential. Though all of Mordekaiser's abilities are actually AoE attacks, so the slow is reduced. I'm not too sure if his hammer slow is reduced. Well, if it hits multiple targets, maybe. Oh, Lee Sin is gonna be in a bind. If he should be able to safeguard towards Nunu if needed. Var is going to shoot the Taric, but Taric is so strong, has quite some decent amount of items for a support. Well, actually not really. Maybe he didn't got that much gold per 5. He is going for Stark's Fervor. Well, it isn't called Stark's Fervor anymore. I really should learn the new title of that item. Come on, buy it, Taric, so I know. I can't shop in this mode. It's annoying me. Oh, Baron has spawned. Nice, nice. Though, so this will be a very good fight. Lee Sin should be able to destroy this ward pretty soon. Right about now. Boom, 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 boom. Taric will place a new ward. Very well, nice job. And it will get destroyed again. Shaco is now going in with his clone, but look at it there. The amount of damage that Mordekaiser was able to do. Nice ultimate there by Kale, saving the Nunu, but Nunu will die nevertheless by Shaco. No one else than Shaco. Big damage onto Lee Sin, but at the same time Cassiopeia dies. So it's a trade-off here. A trade-off deluxe. Deluxe. Oh, Shaco, you will die. Double kill on Kale. And that's the end of the threat. That was Yorick. So an ace for blue team. Nice play there. That ultimate of Kale was spot on, by the way. They were focusing the Nunu, and then guess what? He is immortal for a few seconds. Focus someone else. But we already did so much attention onto Nunu. Focus someone else. And then they had to focus someone else. But Shaco was of course able to just do one auto attack on Nunu, enabling the kill. I would have thought Shaco would have been the first one to die, but he was able to deceive away just after getting blasted by Mordekaiser. That AoE damage was sick. Kale actually is also able to do AoE damage if her sword is on fire. Which it is most of the time with a blue buff. Varus, you did well. You did good as well. Now take that dragon, you silly setter. I'm half goat, half human, and I'm proud of it. Well, I would have liked to be a goat. They're awesome. Now, Taric, you still haven't bought the Stark's Fervor. It isn't called Stark's Fervor, Nightspectre. I know, that's why you have to buy it. So that I know the title. Feel free to put it in the comments below if I do not put it in the titles. It's been a while since I said that line, and now I'm going to say it until you die. Feel free to put it in the comments below when you're dead. Are they going to get a kill onto Varus? Is Shaco actually very aggressive? He has a Trinity Force, but now he is going for a very defensive build. He might be going for an Aegis of the Legion. Well, it gives you bonus attack damage. Well, bonus damage. Look at that damage Kayle is able to do. You instantly using her ultimate when she gets focused upon. Maybe a bit too soon. Now Yorick is going into the fight. They are pushing very hard, and they have Baron buff, so blue team should be pushing. But you're pushing against the Cassiopeia and the Yorick, so they will be able to just push you back on equal footing. What? Are you serious? The Mace of Spades wasn't able to destroy a ward? Counts as a... well, of course. Of course it counts as... but no, really? Anyway, I have to focus on here. Kayle will try to destroy Cassiopeia, getting focused on by a nice ultimate of Varus and then the ultimate of Mordekaiser. Big AoE damage onto everyone by Nunu. He will survive, will get a kill onto the... well, the fake Cassiopeia. She died, but apparently Yorick was able to get the ultimate onto her. Shaco also able to survive with a slither of health. That ultimate of Nunu was devastating. Which is weird actually, because they have both... well, Cassiopeia was focused, so they didn't have her stun. She was caught. She was just caught by Varus' ultimate, and she didn't have anything to do. But Taric should actually save his stuns for Nunu, because it is devastating the team. They don't have any other CC mechanics other than Taric's stun, or perhaps Cassiopeia's stun, but if you get focused then there's not much you can do. Look at that damage onto Taric, will be able to flash away to safety, was ignited on. Lee Sin will probably die, nope, able to flash away and safeguard to Kayle. Getting turret shots, and the ignite might actually get the kill, yes it will. Yorick now again has his ultimate, will actually get a kill onto Kayle fairly easily. This will be his last resort, nope. Varus incoming. Oh yeah, I still have my second coming, bastard. Nope. Varus incoming, stunned there by Taric, now trying to get to Cassiopeia, but just look at Mordekaiser. His ultimate will do the rest again. Har. Wait. That damage is just insane. Varus at the same time was able to just kill Shaco and Cassiopeia. No, wait. Cassiopeia was Mordekaiser's kill. So we will watch Mordekaiser prance around the battle as they will finish it. So actually, very nice job there, blue team. But I must say, purple team did great as well. It was a very close match. But yeah, I think blue team had a better end game. Just look at the end game. Just look at that damage. Just look at that end game damage. Ooh, Mordekaiser, you are one lucky goose. Nope. Nope, you're not. They were able to finish it regardless. Almost a double kill for Graves. They're 30 to 31. Look at the score. They're so close. On champion kills, of course, money-wise, not really. The farm is just a bit better for blue team. Well, you're a Mordekaiser, of course you're able to farm. But Varus? I love your minion kills as well, boy. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.